You want organization? I got your back. Keep watching to find out how I turn this into this. Welcome back to Limabean Living. If you guys are new here, my name is Emily. Welcome to my little motherhood channel where I take care of all things mom. And in this little video today, we will be tackling my parents' pantry. Now, my parents' pantry isn't super unorganized or anything. I just have been feeling the urge to give it the over-the-top look, and I will be using a lot of items that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. If you want to see the Dollar Tree haul video that I actually went over each of these products with you, go ahead and check that out. It will be linked up here in the cards above and down below in the description box. Now, this video is going to be a little different and kind of more unique than a lot of those typical organization videos that you guys see out there. And that's because my husband arrived yesterday with the rest of our kitchen stuff. For those of you guys who don't know, we recently moved from Texas to California to live with my parents. Now, we did this because we thought it would be a little foolish with my husband getting out of the military to pick us like an apartment or a house to live in and then not really know exactly where he's going to land a job after he gets some more certifications under his belt. So we are moving in with my parents until we figure that all out. And in the meantime, we need to put our stuff somewhere, and I thought I would tackle my mom's pantry. To give her credit, it is not super unorganized or anything. It's just not over the top, I guess, as you would see with tons of baskets everywhere and labels. And that's just something that I like to do. And so I was like, hey, now that we have all of my stuff from Texas, I can work with it all and reorganize it and just kind of find a system that works with all of our stuff. So that is what makes our video a little unique here. We already have a full pantry, and I'm bringing in a whole bunch of other kitchen supplies and foods and canned goods, and we're gonna see if we can still make it fit in the same space. So the first thing I'm gonna do to try and tackle this pantry is actually just empty everything out. In the process of doing that, I'm gonna try to organize as I go and categorize things so that when I put them back, I'm not having to do too many extra steps along the way. And before I put things back, I'm gonna give it a good wipe down. So let's get to that. Okay, I think I've gotten all of the food out of the pantry. There is still a little bit more like non-food items, I guess, kind of on the bottom. That's where my mom stores some like decoration supplies, some activities for the kiddos when they come, and we got some containers up top here. So there still is a little bit more to empty out, but I've gotten all the food out, and let me show you kind of how I've organized it. I have yet to open the boxes with our food in it, but this is everything I've taken out food-wise from the pantry, and let me describe how I went ahead and organized this. So obviously you guys saw I began with the cans. I kind of have like lunch type items here, tried to separate like the veggies and the meat or beans and things like that. Then we have some beverages, and then we got like fruits, and I have the Prego sauce or the pasta sauce here, and kind of more dessert items, and then like sauces or other types of seasonings and whatnot. And then we have the snacks that were organized in the pantry, as well as like our cookies and our crackers. So we're gonna find a spot for everything here. But first, let's wipe down the pantry. were the little containers that I picked up from Dollar Tree the first time around, and then I had gone to Dollar Tree after that, and the Dollar Tree that I went to had these even larger containers, which I was so surprised to find because, again, these are the same price at Dollar Tree. So this one holds 14¼ cups, and the smaller one holds 6¾ cups. So great find. I'm excited to have both because, you know, some products give you a bigger volume and some other ones don't. So we're gonna have a variety. I'm gonna rinse these out and fill them up with our snacks. Bags left. They were just kind of tucked away, but we've gotten all the food in the pantry. So it is pretty late. I am pretty much done organizing the pantry. However, we do have a lot of stuff left over. We've got like tons of plastic bags, as you can see, like everywhere. Plastic bags, paper bags, a lot of leftovers, particularly because California charges you now when you go to check out at a grocery store for plastic bags. So my parents are good at making sure they save theirs and recycle them. So that's why we got a lot over here. But we are gonna find a place for all of those somewhere else in our house. Let me show you the pantry. So starting on the bottom, we actually reused one of our moving boxes. Juan trimmed down the sides, and I used the contact paper that is on the shelves to just kind of make it a little bit nicer. And this took the place of a really big bag that was hanging right here. So now it's a little bit more spacious, and we can just tuck away our recycles and dump that in the trash can outside when it's full. We also have these little baskets that we picked up from the Dollar Tree. Again, I use Dollar Tree labels to label them, and we've got our excess little fruit cups and kind of like some snacks in there for fruit. We've got our peanut butter and jelly, our overflow of cookies and a little bit of chips and crackers, and then condiments. I tried to keep most of our like lunch and dinner kind of canned goods here, and then we have our fruits and our kind of dessert canned good items. And then above the canned goods, we've got some, well, we've got our leftover chalk. We have some like side dishes and like sloppy joe mix and taco seasonings. We've got our granola bars and our oatmeal for breakfast and some other snacks, fruit cups, crackers, more granola bars. Moving higher up, we've got tons of leftover sauces and sauce packets from different places we go out to eat. And then some homeless bag stuff, which is where I got the idea from, my mom. And she's got awesome sandwich wrap for when she makes delicious bread, and then just leftover containers up here. Then we've got our cereals, and moving on to like our snacks, we've got some of the smaller little snack containers, and then our opened crackers and chips. In this area, we have like our pasta sauce and other sauces on a little turntable back there. We have our noodles and more things that we would like make a meal with. Same in here. We have our overflow pasta and kind of dinner making items. And then we get into the sweets. So we have our desserts and our sugars for baking. We have things for s'mores and jello. And we also have more jello and dessert stuff up here where we have our drinks as well. So we've got our hot cocoa, some mocha mix that I like. We've got our tea and our sweetener. And we have our jello here and some dessert items, popcorn, things like that. And our cutting boards and leftover or overflow of our drink stuff. And then down here we have kind of the stuff that we don't use as often. So the KitchenAid mixer and the bread maker. Although when I'm here, who knows, maybe I'll be using those a lot. And then we've got some like party stuff. If we were to add anything else, I would anticipate it would be just either a decoration right up here or some type of like little shelving that can hold just some light objects, but pretty much that wraps up this pantry. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and are as satisfied as I am with the final results. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you guys are new. I would love to have you stick around, and I'll catch you in the next one. You've made it to the end of the video. If you didn't know already, my name is Emily from Limabean Living. Welcome, we are so happy to have you. We post videos every Monday and Friday on a variety of content: lifestyle, cooking, cleaning, military life, DIYs, encouraging mathematical development in children, and so much more. Thank you so much again for watching, and until next time.